The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told us that whoever builds a mosque for Allah, Allah will build for him a similar house in Jannah. And we know the great reward that will not only be gained, but rather will fill your grave after your death. Whenever someone prays there, whenever someone gives shahada in the masjid, whenever someone learns something in the masjid, yes, that will be something that you'll have on your scale.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you guys doing? Recently there was a religious debate on a channel called Fresh and Fit. Many of you will be aware of it. It's a channel usually which discusses gender issues, and now they've ventured into something new. And they had two people from the Muslim side and two people from the Christian side. And two people who are very highly regarded from the Muslim side. 𝙗𝙤𝙤𝙀, who's a Harvard graduate actually and trained in the Islamic sciences with an excellent debating record. And 𝙗𝙪𝙞𝙀, who is an expert in textual criticism, as you would have noticed in the debate itself, against two Christians. One of them is a philosopher, his name is 𝙗𝙪𝙤𝙀, and another one, his name is Sam, who is a vile, despicable individual, the like of which I have never seen before online, especially vis-a-vis Muslims and Islam. Just to give you a taste of this, I will let you see a video. But before I do so, I'll preamble it with this fact, that there was a person who was meant to be in that debate that day, who I also put forward. His name is Jake the Muslim Metaphysician. And this man has got an undefeated record in debating, a very dangerous opponent, a technically gifted philosopher with an undergraduate and a postgraduate in philosophy, which is completing the postgraduate, and who is trained in the Islamic sciences. I have full faith in this man. And of course, he's actually challenged Sam in the past. And Sam has denied, actually rejected this challenge due to fear and trepidation. But just to give you a kind of a feeling of why we're going to go a little bit hard on Sam, this man who his own close inner circle, people like Anthony Rogers, his own close friends, close-knit friends have said that he is a woman beater, a predator. He's attacked his wife, he's assaulted his wife, he's dangerous, he's a dangerous man, he's a coward because he attacked his wife.
Here's a man who is a known wife beater. He abandoned his own children.
And he keeps doing it. And now he's lost them. Let's take a look at this man and some of the things he says and come back and respond in kind.
Get ready, ladies, please. His 7 inches is better than your 5.5 inches. That's how she says. But she would constantly berate me, tell me, I don't love you. I'm not attracted to you. I'll never love you. I'll never be attracted to you. And I feel like you forced me in this marriage. She destroys your manhood and destroys any desire to want to be intimate. The first time she committed adultery with an Assyrian man. He was in my house doing the plumbing for our bathroom.
As you can see with wife beater Sam, how disgusting he is. And his excuse for why his wife left him is that his male member was only 5 inches. Now he may argue 5 inches is the national average in his country, with his countrymen and so on, 5 according to statistics. But I'll tell you what, I mean, she was dissatisfied, of course she would be. And we were dissatisfied as an audience with your performance, Sam, when you went against Daniel and when you went against 𝙗𝙬𝙞𝙀. It's not that, really. It's the fact that you're lacking not in this, but in testicular fortitude. But I hope you'll summon the courage to accept this man who is much more qualified than you. In fact, you're a high school dropout. You're a high school dropout. You've got the 1-inch wiener. You beat your wife. And somehow you've become somewhat of a popular figure among some Christians, of course I'm not going to say all of them, who probably see a lot of themselves in you. Unsatisfactory individuals who want to attack Islam and attack the symbols of Islam. But let's see if you can summon the testicular fortitude to go against Jake the Muslim Metaphysician. He's waiting for a response to your challenge. And of course the debate will be on something foundational, something like the Trinity and Tawheed. Or do you need to be a professional philosopher, as you've indicated in the past, to defend the very basics of your religion?
I am not a philosopher. I'm not a philosopher. But I'm honest, I'm not a philosopher. So why would you debate a non-philosopher on the Trinity being logically coherent?
If you do say that, well, you should know that that is enough of an indication to indicate that your religion is false. It requires professional philosophers. You need to use 𝙤𝙤𝙪 and other professional philosophers as human shield. Human shield. Just like your wife needed to use the plumber for her own satisfaction. You needed to use 𝙤𝙤𝙪 for the intellectual satisfaction of the public. Instead of that, why don't you do a one-on-one debate with Jake, the Muslim metaphysician? We hope that you will return favorably with a good result. I know that you're not used to providing those. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam told us that when the son of Adam dies, all of his good deeds are interrupted. They are finished, except for three things. Sadaqatun jariyah, a continuous charity, and a beneficial knowledge, and also a righteous offspring that makes dua for him. Your brothers and sisters in Islam Net from Norway are establishing a masjid, a da'wah center, and fulfilling a great portion of this hadith on your behalf. Establishing a masjid to convey the message of Islam is one of the best deeds a Muslim can do. Whenever someone prays there, whenever someone gives shahada in the masjid, whenever someone learns something in the masjid, yes, that will be something that you'll have on your scale. So give generously and Allah Azza wa Jal will give you even more.